Ooh, that is hot. Okay. Bring that up. And there we go. Hey guys, it's StarMoon. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be the moon chat for the full moon in Sagittarius that's coming up in a couple of days. So I'm just going to take a second and clear my energy and my space to get everything right, and we're just going to see what the fuck happens. Much love and asé to everybody who supports me. Okay, sorry about that. Asé. Peace of the mother, peace of the mother, blessings of the Lord, all of my heart. Asé. Thank you, native friends. Passing down knowledge and taking the courage to be different. I know y'all can probably hear that TV. Sorry. My little Aries son worked his magic so he could get out of school early. Smart kid. So, I want to talk about this moon, right? Because I feel like this moon is significant, especially for me personally. I am a Sagittarius moon in the 8th house. What am I doing? I'm looking for the moon thing. And I use daily life with a moon calendar to track the moon. And so, like, new moon in Sagittarius. Like right now, it's Monday. Okay, it's the 24th, and we are in a waxing gibbous moon in Scorpio. The moon age is 12 days old, and it's at 94.99 illumination, right? And so, the energies that I'm getting from this, and it's also a lunar eclipse, right? And so it's like, there's a strong energy of you are going to go through it again. You're going to go through something again, but it's just going to be slightly different, right? I got to turn this fucking line off. It's just driving me crazy. You're going to go through something, and it's annoying. It can sometimes even make you feel like it's pathetic. But I promise you, it's going to be necessary, right? And so, on Wednesday, on May 26th of 2021, there's going to be a full moon in Sag at 6:14 a.m. where I'm from. And I'm in Amarillo. Okay? And so, a full moon in Sag. Full moon is about, for me, like, my interpretation is when shit just gets too much and you gotta press that reset button. You gotta push the reset button. Because it's like, during the past 3 to 4 weeks, there's been an accumulation of energy, accumulation of things that you personally have not released, right? And these are going to be Well, this is going to be dealing with ancestors and stuff like that, right? But I really just want to keep this about the person, your person, you, okay? And so, full moon and Sag. Sag is about philosophy of life and stuff like that, right? And so it's like, where have you been getting your fire? What is your fire? Have you realized what your fire is? Because if you haven't realized what your fire is, over the next 2 weeks, because we're going to go into a new moon in Gemini, and it's going to be a solar eclipse, right? And so it's like, if you haven't found your fire, if you didn't realize what your fire is, over the next couple of weeks, the universe is going to beat it into you. It's going to beat it fucking into you, okay? And so be ready for those type of energies. Because we are going through Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus through the next 2 weeks to get to this new moon in Gemini. And so going from a lunar eclipse to a solar eclipse, there's going to be a lot of reflection, a lot of backlash, again, about what you're doing possibly, or how you're doing, how you're feeling about things. And again, you're going to get this backlash from your ancestors. Some people are going to get this from their ancestors, and you need to understand why this energy is here and why it is getting you the way that it is. Okay? This is a time, again, these next 2 weeks are going to be a time where you need to find out what is your path. And again, this doesn't mean that you have to be on your path, like 100% on it, right? Like in what you feel like you want it to do. You know what I'm saying? But you need to be on the path to it, towards your goal. And so if this is whatever cycle you're going through, is this going to be another 10-year cycle, 5-year, 2, 1 year, 6 months? What is it for you? Okay, because we know that the nodes are going to be switching January 2022. So we have until January. So there's going to be a lot of events, especially it's going to be the time periods in between the new and the full moons. Okay, are going to be very intense for people who are not paying attention. Okay, so if you are somebody who does rituals on the full and the new moon, this is great, keep that up, but there has to be something added in between there. It doesn't have to be a ritual, but it has to be a mental thing that you engage with throughout the 2 weeks in between the moons, that you can stay grounded. Because this is like a void of course type energy where everything is going to be stagnant and it's just going to be silent. You're going to be in the eye of the storm, and you're going to either realize that you put yourself here and what is going on, or you're going to freak out and run, right? So I want to pull some cards for this, and then I'm going to pull Mind Over Matter, Mind Over Body Makeover cards. Because this energy is distracting, it's confusing, and it's like, what the fuck? That's what the energy makes you feel like. And that's a frustrating feeling. Looking here at my candle burn, it's a frustrating feeling. Because Four of Wands reverse. When you put an intention out there, and it's a positive intention, and people take your intentions and they turn it against you, this is what the feeling is. A Four of Wands reversed. But the thing is, you are just feeling what other people are feeling. You're not feeling your energy. Okay? So for this full moon in Sag, this lunar eclipse, Ashe, 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 ancestors, angels, and guides, What? Be careful who you listen to. Don't even listen to everything I'm saying. Well, listen to it, but don't hear it, right? Like, take into consideration that I'm a human being in this world as well, trying to navigate my craziness as well. And so don't idolize me. I don't want to be idolized. Do you want to idolize people? Do you want somebody to idolize, or do you idolize yourself? Right? Because that's what this is. Hermit jumping out. Okay? Look. When the nodes switch signs, like, because right now we're in Gemini Sagittarius, if I'm not mistaken, and like, I love to be wrong too. I love to be wrong. I really do. I love to be wrong. But when it switches, like, it's going to be an energy of, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. It's going to be like a fight between Godzilla and fucking Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Who is it? Mandela effect. That's what we're going through. We're going through another Mandela effect. Godzilla. Look. It's so funny because I have had several people come up to me and tell me stuff that, you know, like, God's mad. God is mad. And so when you say God, I go to the Christian God, right? The God of the Bibles, or the God of religion, really. It's all of them that I go to whenever someone mentions that. And so it's like, all the gods are mad right now. I even had somebody call me and tell me that all the gods are dead. And so whenever I got this phone call, it was surprising because the person who relayed this message was somebody that I once looked up to, you know, somebody I once looked up to until I actually had a conversation with them. And they were just a fucking asshole, you know? And it's also, you know, this is not the first time it's happened. Me being in contact with people who I feel are on my path. There was a conjure worker who I reached out to and just got some real nasty vibe from. And it was like curious as to what it was. And so hopefully me rambling on like that helped you understand something in some sort of way. But again, with Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and fucking Taurus energy, if you're not comfortable with this energy, you're going to have to get comfortable with it. Because when we get into Capricorn, again, after this full moon, it's going to be on you. It's going to be on you. The ball's going to be in your court. And so it's like, what are you going to do? What is something that can help the collective work through this energy? Because full moon is, I'm already used to this shit. I already know what this is. This is shit or get off the pot, you know, because ooh, that fire energy will make you run, but then it will confuse you as to what you're running from. So what does the collective need help with? We're gonna lay out 5. Okay, bottom of the deck. Hey, what's up? I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Love. Look, I finally got my shit together too. So, so we have a 7 of Cups. What is the 7 of Cups? It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of fucking energy, man. It's a lot of energy. And again, this, like, for me, this is the energy of people, of you saying and doing stuff that you lived your truth by. You stood by yourself and you were like, no, I strongly feel this way, and so this is what's going to happen. This is what it is. You having those strong feelings and people not liking it, you know, and you're getting the shit from it because you were strong enough to stand in your own shit. and not want to let people throw their shit on you. You didn't want to take people's baggage, right? And so right now in this energy, people, it's reverberating. You know how that ripple effect shit goes? That's what's going on. And it's funny. It's Pluto, it's Scorpio, it's Neptune, it's Aquarius energy. You know, it's God energy. You feel me? Like, it is the universe. It is the creator. However you call it. You know? And so it's like, whatever you feel is going on is what's going on. And I personally feel like people are freaking out because these energies are strong. 4 of Pentacles, reverse. 7 of Wands, reverse. This is, again, a big, strong energy. Like, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. And that's what you should do. You should fuck it. Flip that shit. Flip the script. Okay? Because there's a strong feeling of this. But it's because of this. It's because you have continually tried over and over to understand what it is to be you, to live your life. And there's just one last thing left. The one motherfucking thing that has been working for years. Your own motherfucking self. Loving yourself. Being yourself. Appreciating the self. Okay? This is honestly, the collective energy right now. The Moon and the 10 of Cups. Again, everybody in this motherfucking world is experiencing the pushback of everything that they've ever wanted. Because you told yourself something as a kid. You feel me? You told yourself something as a kid, and I promise a lot of us don't remember. Because it's way back in there. But if I would have thought for 1 second that me being who I am today would be because my friend's mom rejected me because I was not the same race, I would have been so cutthroat. Like, so fucking cutthroat. Like, I would have been... I can't even imagine. Because that's so far in another dimension, I don't even want to reach. Because I already know. Right? 5 of Pentacles, reverse. Again, a physical attachment to something. Because everybody has a physical attachment to something. For me, it's Gemini energy. It's the people, places, and things, the energy that I get from it. And so with the nodes being in Gemini and Sag, we are literally right now in an in-between of some sort. And so you're either comfortable with being in the in-between, again, not giving a fuck about what other people think about what you're doing. Or you are in the in-between. You're so fucking lost in the sauce, you don't understand how everybody else can be living their life while you, somebody who is abundant in so many fucking ways, can be feeling like you're nothing. But again, it's because you're focusing too much on external energy. You need to come inside, right? You need to come inside. What does the lunar eclipse want to tell us? Bitch. The Hierophant. Like this right here. Like, are you serious? The Hierophant and death. For me, this is Scorpio. This right here is Virgo energy. This is Virgo Aries energy right here. And like what I get from this, and again, my spirit is so dark, dry, and funny, and I fucking love it. And so I'm never gonna get away from it. And this is exactly what it's telling me. You're never gonna get away from this shit. You're not gonna get away from whatever you're trying to get away from. Me, I'm trying to get away from the fucking sense of humor, the darkness of my fucking spirit. But it just is what it is. Because if I'm not dark, look, and it's backwards. If I'm not dark, I'm not happy. If I'm not being me, if I'm who everybody wants me to be, I'm never going to progress. And so it's the same for you. Where are you finding your balance at? Because this is where I'm finding my balance. Doing what the fuck I said I wanted to do over the motherfucking years, right? Proving myself wrong. Because I don't like to be right. So my spirit was like, fine, bitch. We're going to make sure you're wrong over and over and over and over again. And what did I do to myself? Jesus fucking Christ. I fucked myself. You know what I did? And again, this is a thing. They are very interesting, right? I fucked myself because I know I'm this. People have blatantly told me to my face, this is who you are. This is the energy I get from you. And I know that, but this is the energy I projected. Right? It's the energy I projected. Yeah. Because I don't want to be nobody's motherfucking Jesus. I am not going to allow anybody to hang me on the cross. You feel me? Because I understand energy the way I understand energy. And I put it out there the way that I put it out there. And I didn't even say I erased my channel. I erased my channel. And you know why I erased my last channel? It's because that was the channel that I was interacting with other spiritual people with. You know, where I was engaging in the festivities. And because of my strong energy and how I think, because again, this is my energy. Like, you can't tell me that this Hierophant energy is not something that you feel within you as well, you know? But because this energy is so strong, and again, the feeling of this energy is so strong, it spaces out. This is what it does. It starts something, it puts it out. Start, put it out. Start, put it out. Because again, Scorpio energy reversed. So this would be like some air shit to me. And then I said Aries, Hierophant is Taurus energy for me. So, you know, it's like you have to pick your node. Because the South Node and the North Node are in Gemini and Sagittarius. And we are about to be going through a little mini cycle of it. So the next 2 weeks is actually going to like determine, I'm just feeling guided to say, it possibly up to the next 6 years. And what's the next 6 years? This type of energy. Building a fucking empire. Whatever that empire means to you. Because people are going to make you feel like this. But it's because you're doing this. You're crunching them. Their little fucking demons that they fucking gave you. Yeah. It's because you're doing this. You see people coming through trying to be like, oh no, I'm sorry, Lilith. No, Lilith, this child is not beautiful. It's not going to work. And you're like, okay, let me do it again. But it's like, no. All of Lilith's children are beautiful. All of them. And so that's why we keep resurrecting this energy, coming back to this energy, because there's value in it. And we see and feel the value in it. And so that's why we're going to sit in it. Right? Because even right now, I'm going to show you my candle. Look at how that bitch is burning. No. Ooh, too bright. But like, if you read candles, look how big that fucking flame is. Right? And one thing I've known from being on my journey, there's a lot of people mad at me. And number one, I'm mad at myself because I deleted my shit. But I'm going to make it up to myself, right? And so these next 2 weeks, forgive yourself and make it up to yourself. Because if you don't forgive yourself, how the fuck are you going to love somebody else? How are you going to forgive somebody else? You know, RuPaul, come on. Look, RuPaul was, or still is, very big. Asé, asé. Love to RuPaul, right? Think about who RuPaul was back in the day. Still himself. And look, I had somebody named Christina in high school that was, I guess you would consider transgender. You know, or probably really non-binary. I don't know. But I'm sitting here having thoughts about this person now, way from fucking high school, and realizing how much that motherfucker helped me. And so it's like, whatever that means to you, you feel me? You know who the fuck you are. You know your place, so just be where the fuck you are. Because there are people who are going to look like you and be like you who are going to hate on you. And because they see how big your light is, because you keep your light on, they're going to come after you. And the bad thing is, when you know yourself, it sucks to be them. Because my spirit don't fucking play no games. Don't play no games. So I don't even want to imagine what people are going through who truly fucked me over. Because I'm okay with being the bad guy in somebody's story. Because I've been that person. Been in that boat. And it ain't for me. So I'm going to call it in. I'm going to call it in. Asé, asé, asé. Peace to the mother. Peace to the father. Blessings to all those who follow Mayat. Because they're coming. The others, they, them, they're coming. In whatever way or form that means to you, the ancestors are coming. And if you don't understand what the ancestors are, if you've given up on your ancestors, again, whatever you feel your ancestors are, because feeling showing up, those ones who play games, the ones who play games with the people that love them are the ones who go down. You know what I'm saying? That's who we should pray for. Because, yeah, you, like, that on, look, I have gone back and forth about getting off of Facebook. Because I understand those connections and how people hold on to you and people will, you know what I'm saying? Like, Facebook has morphed into spying technology. You know what I'm saying? That you're able to interact with me in my life, but you don't have to verbally or physically see me or anything like that. And that is 100% impersonal and all this other shit. But yet, you want it to be possible. You want to send me all these notifications about what everybody on my friends list is doing. Like, I don't, like, it's, I'm trying to find my balance and shit like that with social media. You feel me? Like, are you did lose me. That's exactly, they did lose you. That's why they still attach, you know what I'm saying? Because they're like, what the fuck? I thought I was so important. I thought that, you know, their world revolved around me. No. Why do people think that your world revolves around them? Villain, showing up. Ooh, love tarot, man. feeling showing up. Because you balance their fucking energy and they just want to dance with the devil. They don't want to do the work. These people don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. It's so funny. I know I've done the work. I know I've done the work. What's on the bottom? Because there is not anything else to be done if you've done the work. And so, how do you know? Let me put this Temperance and that Sun back in. Sagittarius and Leo energy. Look, I do have to say, if you have a problem with Aries, Aries coming for you. Aries coming for you. Aries, Mars, all that energy. Aries is coming. Look, Aries is coming for you, dude. Because people want to only think about Venus. Oh, Venus is a love. The love. No, Aries loves. Aries loves too. But just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not there. And so again, people feeling that the gods are dead, that I'm not going to benefit or grow as a person, or people who feel that about you, that you're not going to benefit and grow as a person because you don't follow their logic. It doesn't matter. Like, I love me some Aries too. Like, I didn't realize, well, I am a fucking Aries rising, and so I didn't realize how much I love fucking Aries. I even got me an Aries sun. But this energy, again, this is very Mars. Like, everything that you thought was a game back in the day is not a game. But you can keep acting like it's a game, right? Because I'm going to keep reading this tarot and, you know, acting like I know what's going on. Because people who watch sometimes, you know, people watch you, they're like, oh, no. This energy is true. You came to this reading for a reason, right? And so just accept it. You know? Just accept it. I forgot what I was going to do. Just all up in the energy. And so the Sag is going to be at the 7th degree. The 7th degree? Are you really talking about justice, Libra energy right now? Because what's the opposite of that? What's the opposite of Libra? It's motherfucking Aries. You. What's the opposite of every fucking thing that has to not deal with you? You. And so the universe is going to put you right here, all up in it, and see what you do with it. Let's just pull a love message. A message of positivity and light. And this is going to be a fuck you message. Tower reverse. It's happening. It's happening. Yep. Everything. It's happening. It's happening. Why? Because you allowed the energy in. We had the 7 of Cups earlier. Now we have the 8 of Cups. Because you're learning. What it means to be a hangman. Alright. So, I just want to pull... I'm just going to pull one for mind, body, and spirit. I don't like excuses. I don't like excuses. I like realness. Alright, that one's going to be from the ancestors. And I'm just going to leave that right there. We always like to see what's at the bottom, right? Healing sadness. Number 7. More Libra justice energy. In partnership with the universe, I move through my emotional conflicts and find a peaceful solution. So this is from the higher self. Let's see what the lower self has to say. I can't get what I want no matter what I do or say. Higher self, lower self. recognize the energy, because mentally we're healing anger. We're healing this anger, man, through passion and compassion. All of my relationships are truly mutual. We all share a balance of power and vulnerability. Okay, a power and vulnerability. What is the negative of that? If I don't have the upper hand in a relationship, I get hurt. Do we not all resonate with that? The number 4? This is Scorpio Sagittarius energy. You resonate with that. Because for me healing anger, the way I've healed my anger is realizing that people's beliefs are their beliefs. Therefore, it makes it real to them. You know, so I can see the projection of other people's universes. I can literally see what you're talking about as you speak the words. And so when I say I know, it means I see, and it's a lot. Gotta work out that energy, right? Your body. I'm unlovable. I won't get help even if I need it. So again, understand, recognize this energy within your physical reality. There is a person, place, or thing who's popping off this energy. And that is who you need to pay attention to. Right? Put them in a jar. Do something with this motherfucker. Okay? You need to do something with this motherfucker because it's fucking up your energy. Okay? Because healthy self-esteem, and again, a number 4. What is 4? It's fucking Emperor. Aries energy, dude. Inside of me is a passionate, lovable person who others want to support and be around. And so there's people around you, people, places, and things around you who are not giving you this energy, the supportive energy that you need. There are people around you who don't feel as passionate about what you're doing as you do. And that is okay. But as long as they don't disrespect you on it, right? Because if not, they ask going in the jar. This is why my fire is this big. Because I've done the work. Healthy love. 6. For good and for bad, in sickness and in health, I love myself and others unconditionally. Very big Papa energy. Yes. For good and for bad, in sickness and in health, I love myself and others unconditionally. Bitch, tell me the same motherfucking truth, right? That you have. And we are moving away from that shit. Love is blind. If I love someone, I tend to put them on a pedestal, see only their gifts and talents, and put a blind eye to their difficult side. Put a blind eye. Look, I know with my type of energy, that's all you're going to see is my difficult side if you just can't relax and chill. You know? If you can't flow with my energy when, you know, what you're going to get coming up to me is this. That's the only way I can describe it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can describe it as this as well. This is the only way I can describe it. And so it's like, if I'm not going to turn my back on who's been here for me, you can't turn your back on who's been there for you. Because if you want to turn your back, you're going to have to reset. You're going to have to fucking ground yourself. Because the way that I work, I don't give my power to anybody else. I am Aquarius. I am Pisces. You feel me? And I am motherfucking Capricorn. Again, what are you going to be going through? Going from a lunar to a solar eclipse, which is the same going on with the north and the south node. Figure it out. I'm a Taurus north node, Scorpio south node. And I'm a Sagittarius sun in the 8th house. So I'm getting all that fire from my south node. And it's propelling me north into my Taurus energy. And what is Taurus energy? A motherfucking empress. What also vibes with Taurus energy? Libra. Right? Find your vibe. Find your tribe. Because there's a lot of people out here spitting shit. Spitting shit. Will literally be out here trying to get a whole community together and then not being willing to work with that community. That is the shit that's sad. You know? Because this shit is going on a local, state, country, global level. So make sure you work with the spirits that you know. Okay? And make sure you know where you come from. Because if you don't know where you come from, people are going to try and tell you who you are. And I'll be motherfucking goddamn if you tell me who the fuck I am. Because I've already been told I'm a fucking Hierophant. And so, what now? Warfare, motherfuckers. Let's do it. Much love and Asé.